In a quaint, peaceful village nestled within a lush valley, surrounded by sprawling fields and gentle woods, lived a milkmaid named Lydia. The village was a close-knit community where everyone knew each other and played their part in the local economy. Lydia lived with her family in a small, modest cottage located on the outskirts of the village. Her father was a skilled farmer, and her mother kept their humble home running smoothly, together teaching Lydia the significance of dedication and hard work. Lydia's daily life was filled with early mornings and toil as she helped her father tend to the cows. Her most prized possession was a wooden pail, which she carefully filled with fresh milk each morning before making her way to the village market. This pail, seemingly simple, represented both her labor and her dreams for a better future, a future far removed from the modest life she knew. As Lydia made her way to the market one early morning, her mind began to wander on a path paved with ambitions and dreams. She imagined selling her milk for a handsome profit and using the money to indulge in fine clothes, a splendid home, and perhaps even gaining a position of esteem in the village. She dared to dream of becoming the wealthiest woman around. But in the midst of her joy-filled reverie, Lydia's steps grew careless, and her pail began to swing with imagined flair. Suddenly, her fantasy was shattered as her foot caught on a hidden stone, causing the pail to fall from her grasp. Helpless, she watched the milk spill onto the dusty road, each drop taking her dreams with it. Heart heavy with disappointment, Lydia stood rooted to the spot, realizing her reality was far from the imagined life of splendor. As she hung her head in despair, an elderly farmer who had observed the calamity approached her. His eyes were kind, and his words were seasoned with experience and empathy. "Ah, Lydia," he began gently, "it's good to dream, but forgetting the hard path beneath your feet can lead to falls." Lydia listened, her heart accepting the wisdom offered by the kindly elder. He reminded her that genuine success comes not from hasty dreams, but from steady, patient toil. She understood now that her daydreams had obscured the importance of the present moment. With these lessons in her heart, Lydia returned to her life with a shifted perspective. Each cow she milked, and each day she worked, now came with intent and purpose. No longer did she let fanciful wishes cloud her diligence. Instead, she built her dreams one achievable step at a time, earning small successes and cherishing each accomplishment as her own. Over time, the fruits of her patient labor became apparent. Her farm blossomed, she purchased more cows, and her store was filled with the creamy products of her honest work. The village noticed her quiet determinism, and with patience, wealth arrived in small but meaningful measures. Lydia eventually married, not to a wealthy aristocrat, but to a kind man who admired her hard-working nature and shared her dreams. Her life was stable and filled with contentment, her heart full with the joy of a family built on shared values rather than idealized fantasies. Reflecting upon her journey, Lydia often shared her story with the younger villagers. She imparted the wisdom that while dreams inspire, they must be nurtured with work and awareness. The elders and all in the village saw in Lydia the true measure of success, simple, deliberate choices building a fulfilling life grounded in the modest but rich soil of reality. Alas, the fable closes with a timeless moral tailored for aspiring young hearts: dream, but remain grounded, for success is born not from idle hopes, but from the earnest planting of one's foundation and the patient tending of life's fields.